The idea for today contains the only way out of fear that will ever succeed. Nothing else will work. Everything else is meaningless. But this way cannot fail. Every thought you have makes up some segment of the world you see. It is with your thoughts then that we must work, if your perception of the world is to be changed. If the cause of the world you see is attack thoughts, you must learn that it is these thoughts which you do not want. There is no point in lamenting the world. There is no point in trying to change the world. It is incapable of change because it is merely an effect. The world is incapable of change because it is an effect. But there is indeed a point in changing your thoughts about the world. Here you are changing the cause. The effect will change automatically. The world you see is a vengeful world, and everything in it is a symbol of vengeance. Each of your perceptions of external reality is a pictorial representation of your own attack thoughts. One can well ask if this can be called seeing. Is not fantasy a better word for such a process? And hallucination a more appropriate term for the result? You see the world that you have made, but you don't see yourself as the image maker. You cannot be saved from the world, but you can escape from its cause. You can't be saved from the world, but you can escape from its cause. This is what salvation means. For where is the world you see when its cause is gone? Vision already holds a replacement for everything you think you see now. Vision holds a replacement for everything you think you see now. Loveliness can light your images and so transform them that you will love them, even though they were made of hate. For you will not be making them alone. The idea for today introduces the thought that you are not trapped in the world you see, because its cause can be changed. This change requires first that the cause can be identified, and then let go so that it can be replaced. So first to identify the cause, and then let it go so it can be replaced. The first two steps in this process require your cooperation. The final one does not. Your images have already been replaced. By taking the first two steps, you will see that this is so. Besides using it throughout the day as the need arises, 5 practice periods are required in applying today's idea. As you look about you, repeat the idea slowly to yourself first, and then close your eyes and devote about a minute to searching your mind for as many attack thoughts as occur to you. As each one crosses your mind, say, I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts about, and then fill in the blank. Hold each attack thought in mind as you say this, and then dismiss that thought and go on to the next. In the practice periods, be sure to include both your thoughts of attacking and of being attacked. Their effects are exactly the same because they are exactly the same. Being attacked and attacking are the same thoughts. You do not recognize this as yet, and you are asked at this time only to treat them as the same in today's practice periods. We're still at this stage of identifying the cause of the world you see. When you finally learn that thoughts of attack and of being attacked are not different, you will be ready to let the cause go. What a good lesson. When we see this, we will start to let go of the cause. The belief in our own mind, which is the cause of the whole world. So we could take a moment and just allow whatever thoughts are in our mind right now. You're saying, you look about you, repeat the idea slowly to yourself. I can give up the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. Then close your eyes and devote about a minute to searching your mind for as many attack thoughts as occur to you. And then as each one crosses your mind, say, I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts about, and then specify. So you hold the thought in your mind as you say this, and then you dismiss it and go on to the next. And to include both the thoughts of attacking and of being attacked. And you can include self-attack. And I think we have been doing it now for about a minute. Thank you for your willingness to do this lesson. We could just leave the lesson and we can allow this quiet mind to join with us. We can explore if there is anywhere we feel any tension or nervousness. We could just acknowledge the feeling and let it go. And there is presence of the Holy Spirit that is here, available. To support anything that feels difficult, anything like healing or release from. We can even imagine that we sit together in the same room, sit here in a circle of friends who have the same purpose of healing the mind, releasing the blocks, releasing what doesn't serve. And you owe yourself to be so allowing. And to just know that nobody judges you. So why should you judge what still is asking for healing? Or we can just come back to space, and if you have something on your heart that you would like to lift up tonight, today, we can explore it together. I think today's lesson is so helpful and such a good lesson. It may not be easy. Sometimes attack thoughts are hard to release. They can come back in different forms, and sometimes they're vague, just a feeling, not feeling well. But it's good to know there is actually help, even in the process of releasing them. We need to be willing to release them. And when we're willing to release them, the Holy Spirit is there, naturally there, always there. Or Jesus, if you prefer to have Jesus in your heart. But here we can also talk about anything, and this is the lesson is great. If you were able to give up all your attack thoughts, it's beautiful. But if you have something that you'd like to explore, it may not be an attack thought, but there is some issue. A question. We're happy to join with you.
I feel like I was trying to avoid you.
That's why you have a black cap over your eyes.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you want to share or if you just want to sit and listen. You choose.
Oh, I'll share. I feel fearful, so I know I need to share. I probably don't know what I want to share.
What is this fear? What is the originating thought behind this fear?
It's probably the same fear as always. And I feel like it gets to the point where, yeah, I'll run away again. A lot of anger. A lot of self-hate. A lot of projection.
Yeah, so you can just let that be here and let yourself feel it, breathe with it. It comes from a place in you that you've been trying to avoid. But more and more, you're able to allow it, to be with it.
Yeah, I feel... I can feel self-hatred massively. And I kind of condemn myself because, yeah, I can't, it's as if I can't get to what it is.
Well, I think the key is talking about it. That feels really good that you talked about it. And I think that is key, to keep talking about it, even when you feel so bad, when you attack yourself so hard, and you feel so shameful or ashamed around this topic. It is about releasing that pride and talking about it. Talking about it, even if it happens 100 times. And it's embarrassing to the max. But because the other thing that happens, if you don't talk about it, you're going to attack and you're going to hold so much resentment inside. And then you're going to feel alone, separate.
Yeah, that does happen.
Yeah. So to keep, stepping over that pride and talking. That's the way out, is to release the pride and talking about it.
Yeah, I feel shame around it as well, like it shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, and that's
Making it worse.
That's the dangerous thought. It shouldn't be happening, because it is happening. It seems to be happening. So when you judge yourself, you do make it worse. You for yourself, in your experience. You can't say it shouldn't be happening. It should be happening because it's happening. This is how you're feeling, you know, and it is for healing. The only problem is you take it personally and you attack yourself. Okay, anyone else?
I could just share a little something.
Read it on or off?
It's okay that it's on. Yeah. I just, it's really just something I noticed that I wanted to share with you. I was having a hard time this morning. And then when I stayed with the feelings and the stories that were coming up, and the lesson today helped me. I think just now when we were in meditation before, I could really clearly see that this personal sense of a me, it literally it is the beliefs that I have. It's as if I could see it clearly after releasing and praying. I could just very clearly see that I am not that. Like, it was very clear that the identification and the belief creates this little me. I could see it like a little circle. It was the first time that I really saw, oh, like I'm not that. There was like a distance to the beliefs. It was like I could see I don't know if it makes sense, but I was very grateful to have the clarity that, oh my God, like I'm not that I could see clearly that I'm not it because I was so identified with it, with the unworthiness and the shame. But today there was like some space. So I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you.
How beautiful, how helpful. So beautiful just to be able to take a little time in stillness and then that experience comes in. It's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. That's all there is. It's an identification problem. Identifying with the little I, and the little I is made up of those beliefs. Very specific beliefs.